BYD is a very small booth. I'm shocked. BYD is the local company. I mean, all the taxi cabs here in Shenzhen are BYD. So I'm surprised how small their booth is. Now, I really like BYD cars. They've come a long way, but please stop with the build your dreams. It's just a common thing that everyone laughs about, the build your dreams on the back of all these cars. And I'm not just talking about, you know, foreigners here in China. I'm talking about the local Chinese people. Whenever they say BYD, they say build your dreams, and they say it very sarcastically. You gotta get rid of it. Here's the Han. Just a gorgeous car. Wow, see what I'm talking about? I mean, look at this. This is beautiful. The design in this is great. And the value that you get for the performance of these cars is astounding. BYD just does an amazing job. There's so much potential in this brand, not just in the market in China, but worldwide. I mean, I've seen these SUVs a lot. And they're very popular, but nobody likes having build your dreams on the back of it. They put it on the back of everything. The EHS9. I got to sit in this thing a couple times, including one of my local car show. You can watch that video here if you like. They are freaking awesome, and they're exporting these to the Middle East now. And they're becoming quite the favorite of, like, you know, very rich Saudis and oil men. I mean, the H9 is so iconic here in China. They're beautiful cars. But of course, Hongqi makes a bunch of other cars. They make these little bit smaller sedans. And I'm starting to see these smaller SUVs a lot more on the roads here. All right, the Civic hatchback. I'm a big fan. I used to have a Civic back in over 20 years ago. I had a black Civic EX two-door. And I loved that car. It was a great car. And Civics nowadays are a lot more sporty, but this is the first time I've seen a four-door hatchback Civic. The rear, everything on this thing is just a little over the top. You know? Yeah, it's open. Yeah. You know, I got some flack in the past for mentioning that I didn't know anything about Skoda. And it's true. I'm coming from America. Skoda is not really well known at all. Here, oh, they got a lot of photographers. Oh, this young lady here. And to be honest with you, Skoda actually makes a pretty good car. Chang'an out of Chongqing, also the joint venture partner of Ford. Beautiful designed cars. I've given them a little flack in the past for the quality, the refinement of their drivetrains and their interior quality, but they're on par with many of the other brands. I just love the styling of these, you know, especially the Uni-T and the Uni-K. The Uni-T, it's just too small for me. It's just too small for my taste, but a beautifully designed car. And then the Uni-K, which is the one I really like. I think it's the right size. Blue core. I sat in this in my local dealership and was thoroughly impressed. And of course, Chang'an has many cars that they build. A little tiny eco car, which is quite popular. I see a lot of these on the road. Okay, Toyota. Obviously the world car, the Corolla. Yeah, so this is called, they call this the Crown Killer, which looks like a Highlander, but for the Asian market, they're calling it the Crown. You can see here, it's got the Crown logo. The Crown, if you don't know, is Toyota's luxury kind of sedan that's very popular in the Asian market. So they're just extending the Crown brand into the Highlander, it looks like. I've been excited to see the Supra. Such an awesome looking car. I have yet to see one on the road here in China. I was always a fan of the old Supras. And I think this one's a good looking car, man. Crown Velfire, so another Crown nameplate going to this one. I see a lot of these in Hong Kong and Macau. They're very expensive. They're kind of luxury haulers for very rich families and very wealthy executives. But you see a lot of these here, especially in Guangdong, with dual plates, like Hong Kong Macau plate plus a mainland China plate. It's big, but it's not as big as like a, you know, the Buick minivan or even a Honda Odyssey, I think. But they're quite a status symbol here. Okay, here, oh, BYD, much bigger. Okay, so there's two different BYD stands. Here's the second BYD stand. Or they should have more vehicles here. I'm looking for a small one because they have. So here's like the E2. Okay, my buddy has one of those. You watch that video here. An EV mini SUV for an insane price. I honestly don't know how BYD is able to produce and sell and make a profit on each one of these, because they are so so inexpensive for an EV. This is like the cheapest EV SUV you can buy. And as you can see on this one, no build your dreams. This is from GAC. This is the AI5. I see a lot of these as DD cars all throughout China, and they're really nice. I mean, I've ridden in them a lot of time. I'm super impressed with the quality of the AI5. That's really good. This is FAW Volkswagen, and they got a lot. They got the ID4 Pros, that's the ID6. Saw this on the road recently. This is the new Volkswagen minivan, I guess. But it's not really mini. This thing is big. Veloran. Executive captain's chairs. I mean, that's the thing. These are status symbols here in China. It's big. But look at the back here. They got this marble floor back here. Netta is an EV brand that I don't know much about. They've got 3 different models here. I'm gonna have to research this one a little bit more. They're brand new. They've only been out a couple of years. Porsche, very, very popular in China. They're gonna, you see a lot of people waiting around to try and get in there. Maserati, beautiful, elegant ladies showing off the Maseratis. Interesting color choice. Again, Pi I'm not very familiar with. They got a couple models on display here. I'll have to do more research. Next is the Series. Now, Series has been making waves as the Huawei inside car. In fact, they sell them in the Huawei stores here. They're not manufactured by Huawei, but they do have a lot of Huawei components, similar to like a a Bose or something like that might have. We'll take a look at it real quick, but I have an in-depth review of the Series SF5 with the Huawei inside coming on my channel very, very soon. This is very good. I like having this right here. There's navigation on the screen. So again, I'm going to get full driving access to one of these very, very shortly on my channel. So stay tuned. Next is Polestar. Everyone's very excited for Polestar. I'm very excited for Polestar. They have the Polestar 2 over here, which is their sedan. And they're coming out supposedly with an SUV soon. But the Polestar 1 is pretty sexy. Polestar is a sub-brand now, an electric sub-brand of Geely. Guys, this is very nice. This is a lot nicer than I thought it was going to be.
The gold color is 25, the whole one.
Tiny little Leap motor. They got the Leap motor S01, which Wheels Boy just did a great review on this car. It's a tiny little electric car. I've shown it a lot in my past videos. I like it a lot. I think it's really cute, but it's a electric kind of sporty daily driver. Check it out. See, I really like the way this thing looks. I mean, we've sat in it before, you've seen it in other videos. I really dig it. And then they've got an SUV here, which they won't open. We can't get inside of it yet. Weltmeister, we've seen the Weltmeisters before. These are now being sold in Europe. The Li 1, of course, I'm very bullish on Li Xiang, you know that. I made a video on the Li 1. You can watch that video right here. It's a very good video. And I love the Li 1. Watch Li Xiang in the next first quarter of 2022. They expect their second model. And there's some speculation of what kind of model is it going to be. There's a lot of speculation it's going to be a compact SUV first quarter of 2022. This is Haikan. I saw this at Shanghai. Kind of an interesting little youth brand. Kind of similar to the Neo, you know, they got the little guy on the top there. Mercedes-Benz has an entire hall just for them. It's by far the largest display here in Shenzhen. This has got to be the most amazing car display I have seen. Wow, Mercedes spared no expense with their presentation here at this show. This is huge. Oh my God. Wow. Okay, the V60 exclusive. I got a friend of mine who actually has one of these and gets driven around in it. Mercedes not just showing off their ordinary lineup, but they got the EQs here that are fantastic. Look at EQ5. This one is just insane. Look at the screen, the dash inside there. Oh my God. If you go to Unbox Therapy, he actually did a review, I think, of this one, and it is absolutely insane, especially at night. It blows you away. Denza is a Chinese partner with Mercedes, and I have seen these at some malls around Guangdong. This is the Denza X. It's a plug-in hybrid. Check this out. This is by far the most crowded, the biggest and the most crowded display here at the show. That says something. Good job, Mercedes-Benz. Well done. Presentation, first class. So my impressions of the show, my impressions of the show were quite good. It's a local show for the Shenzhen. It's an international show. It's known as the Guangdong-Hong Kong-Macao Greater Bay Area International Auto Show. That's a mouthful. So here in the city of Shenzhen, in the downtown part of Shenzhen, it's a nice place to come, see some of the products on offer. Saw some new things, got to dive a little bit deeper into some other things, and had a great afternoon. I hope you enjoyed the little tour. We'll see you in the next one.